Hello and welcome to this session on e-invoicing by Cleartax. In this presentation, we will show you the Cleartax product on e-invoicing. We'll tell you how we will connect all the three disconnected services today. We'll talk about why e-invoicing is important, and then we'll show you some of our product screens. The screen that you see right now is our connected Cleartax interface, where from a single click you will be able to access the ASP GSP software, e-invoice, and also an e-waybill software. So what would have otherwise meant you logging into three different portals using a separate login for every GSTIN or every entity that you want to work on. All of this access is from a single dashboard that you can see on your screen. Now, before we move to the product level screens, let's quickly talk about some background on e-invoicing in India. Uh, Invoices in India never had a standard format. As you can see, like different types of disconnected systems, like these sockets are in the exhibit, there was no interoperability. So, e-invoicing helps one system talk to another, which means invoices generated from an ERP will now be easily read and accepted by the receiving ERP. And these invoices will have some unique identifiers. That is a unique identifier of this IRN number, and that IRN number will also be readable from a QR code. E-invoicing is a huge opportunity. The 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 most accurate parallel that we can draw is to that of demonetization. Like demonetization on the enterprise business side, on the ease of doing business in India, e-invoicing is going to change everything, change how business. It's going to be a new part of the business process. So this is forced digitization for all greater than 100 crore turnover businesses, which means every business must choose a software, must modify their ERP, or must figure out a way to generate e-invoices in real time. And along with the invoice generation, all associated actions like generation of the e-way bill or pushing that data to the GSP, to the GST and through a GSP is also very important. So there's this inherent shift in the system of record. Earlier, what was, at least for the purpose of invoices, earlier what was your system of record as your ERP is now the government network. It is of utmost importance that all invoices that you generate must be sent to the government records, that is to the NIC portal, in real time. Now we move back to the Cleartax screens. This is the launchpad that we spoke about. From a single screen, you will be able to access Cleartax software. For the purpose of this demo, let me show you the e-invoicing software. As I was just telling you previously, from a single click. So for my business, ClearSharp Technologies Private Limited, from one screen I am able to see all GSTNs that I want to work for. Had this access management feature not been here, we would have needed to log in for every separate GSTN on the GSTN or NIC portal separately. Now let me select Rajasthan, and I'm going to click on Generate e-invoice. The best part about Cleartax e-invoicing tool is that we will have a plug and play interface. No matter what your ERP is, so let me click on import documents. No matter what your ERP is, Cleartax will find a way to integrate with your ERP through a very simple API integration, through a simple file transfer protocol mechanism, or even by pushing very simple Excel sheets. So we have all ways of connecting with your ERP or pushing data to Cleartax. For the purpose of this demo, let's assume we have integrated. We have done a very simple integration with your SAP system. The Another very interesting thing of using another very interesting part of Cleartax is that even before your data hits the IRP servers, that is the central authorities servers, the NIC today, even before data hits and any errors are flagged out, Cleartax has an early warning system which tells you about any errors that were identified at the Cleartax end. One example of such an error would be, a GSTIN that is structurally correct. However, the GSTIN per se might be dormant or might not belong to the right entity. So all of these issues, wherever possible, will be straight away pointed out by our Cleartax artificial intelligence backed engine, and then we give an option to fix these issues right there. Uh, Now, these are the issues. The software is telling me that there's a negative taxable value, there's an incorrect date format here, and I can just select these cells and edit these fields from the UI itself. All your Excel shortcuts like a Control C, like a Control V, the way one is typically accustomed to dragging and dropping cells, all of this will work in our Excel like UI. We have tried to make it as user friendly as possible. So I will have corrected these errors, and now when I move to the next screen, this is essentially your e-invoicing dashboard. This is your single source of truth. At this in this screen, you see an exhaustive list of all invoices that were imported to Cleartax from your ERP against all invoices where an IR was generated. You will see that reflected in the status. For example, the second invoice here where the IRN has not been generated is yet to be pushed to the IRP. Now let us generate some IRNs for these invoices. Uh, Again, this interface has been designed taking feedback from over 2,000 enterprises. We have shown our ASP, GSP, e-waybill products too. We've seen that people still want to work in an Excel, so we just wanted to build a very simple, a minimalist Excel-like interface for users to operate. I'm going to go here and do a filter on not generated, and I see and then we can see all invoices where an IRN has not been generated. We can do a bulk select and generate e-invoice for all of these invoices in a single click. While we do that, Cleartax will also allow you to schedule generation. Say you want invoices on a different date, etc. You can set that time and have all invoices generated at that specified date and time. Let me schedule. Let me not use the schedule feature right now and generate invoices. As we speak, real time Cleartax will hit uh, the NIC servers and get back to you with IRN numbers against each invoice. And the moment you click on an invoice, you will be able to print, download, and view the document. This document will have the QR code with a readable IRN. It will have your branding, your logo, and the entire format of generating this invoice is customizable when you work with Cleartax. Along with this, we have a user management and access control dashboard where you can choose to send reports to your teammates. You can identify access levers, control rods, and put passwords to your account. You can put user level tags to every GSTN, etc. Standard enterprise grade features that you would expect with Cleartax. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It's one click, and then this data is going to come back to your ERP. Again, we have intelligent filters here so that you can view as per CGST values, IGST values, or whatever filters you would want to see. And then all of this data gets pushed back to your ERP. You'll be able to see everything in your ERP itself. Now, we've seen it's a very simple process to generate invoices on Cleartax. Let us also quickly show you some reports that Cleartax is going to help you with. First, we select a business for our Rajasthan business. Then we click on invoicing reports. As we see reports, we're going to be able to see we're going to be able to see ITC reports for every state that you want to work for. We will see these graphs, and you can do a very quick uh, even before you can do a very quick meta level reconciliation before you go into the detailed records for your GST data. There's another report that we have. This is the outward supplies report, and you get to see against all HSN code what are the respective taxable amounts. You get to see what HSN code had what kind of a weight assigned to it. Another interesting feature is that should you use the Cleartax suite of products for e-invoicing, ASP, GSP, GST returns filing, and also generating e-way bills, you get real-time reconciliation between your GST and e-way bill, uh, GST and e-way bill data. For example, I just reconciled my e-invoicing data with GST data, and then I can see in a single click the number of matched invoices, the number of matched documents that did not match, differences, etc. And clicking on view will open open details for each of these 28, 22 documents. You'll be able to download these documents in an Excel and take necessary actionable items. Uh, and the moment an e-invoice is generated, you'll be able to generate the associated e-way bill in real time. Data will reflect in your GST, in your GSTR ANX1 data. So all of these three things connected is what we're trying to do at Cleartax. In addition, we also will have certain value added modules like airline travel credit and TDS modules, which we shall speak in the next session. Thank you.